Welcome to my poster on the effects of an online tri-social stress test. Stress is a key mediator of health and disease, which is why researchers all over the world study the acute stress response. One of the most popular methods to trigger it is the tri-social stress test, basically a mock job interview in which participants are evaluated by experts. While the TSST is reliable and effective in the laboratory, it is not always possible to bring participants to the lab. This is why some researchers started to bring the TSST home to participants. In an online video call setting, the TSST has recently been shown to be effective in adolescents, as it triggered cortisol, alpha amylase, as well as subjective stress increases. In adults, there is first evidence that the TSST online is successfully increasing arousal and subjective stress as well as heart rate, but there is no study that has looked at the endocrine stress response so far. Thus, we tested whether an online TSST can induce a cortisol stress response in adults. We sent saliva sampling devices to participants via mail and invited them to a video call session. Subjective stress and questionnaire data was collected online, and participants collected 5 saliva samples for cortisol detection. Our final sample consisted of 21 participants. Many of them were female and in their mid-20s. Our results showed a significant increase in arousal and a decrease in pleasure in response to the TSST online. Further, cortisol levels increased significantly with a Cohen's d of 0.65. Looking at cortisol responder rates, we however found that only 10 out of 21 participants were classified as responders, although subjective stress ratings did not differ between the two groups. There are several factors that could explain this high non-responder rate, for example the online setup or personality factors such as self-esteem. Follow-up studies should test the robustness and efficacy of the TSST online while considering such factors. Overall, our results still imply that it is feasible to trigger an endocrine stress response in adults with an online TSST. If you want to know more or want to discuss our results, come by at my poster session or reach out to me via mail. Also, you'll find more materials in our OSF project. Thanks for tuning in.